Welcome once again to Commanded by Danon. Today we continue building decks led by the new legendary creatures from Secrets of Strixhaven. Leading today's deck is Moseo, Vane's New Dean. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Moseo, Vane's New Dean is a 3-mana 2/1 legendary bird skeleton warlock with flying. When Moseo enters, we create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, whenever this creature attacks, we gain 1 life. Additionally, at the beginning of our end step, we return up to 1 target creature card with mana value X or less from our graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life we gained this turn. Obviously, this only happens if we actually gained life during our turn. Okay, so we have a life gain deck. And life gain helps our deck with reanimation. That means Danon is building another Aristocrats deck, right? Not today, dear viewer. Today we're building a Drain deck. We gain life, our opponents lose life. Warlocks gotta get their powers from somewhere, so why not from our opponents' life totals? But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, BCW. BCW has been making high-quality, cost-effective products for both collectors and retailers for over 40 years. If you want to store, display, or sort your cards, check them out. I've been using their inner sleeves for years now and have never had an issue. Be sure to click the link down below and use code DANON10 for a 10% discount on your order. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. The plan is that I'll be streaming here in the next couple of weeks. My schedule lately has been hectic, so I haven't had the time. Now, we're going to change how we do things. If I'm streaming Final Fantasy XIV or some other video game, it will be dual-cast on Twitch and Musings by Danon, my anime and manga channel. If I'm building Commander decks or something Magic-related, I'll be streaming over here as well as Twitch. I've roughed out a schedule, but I need to confirm a few things with Cute Stuff, so keep an eye out for now. Our land base consists of Bojuka Bog, Cabal Coffers, Cabal Stronghold, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, Radiant Fountain, War Room, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, and 28 swamps. I know, not exactly budget. But if you're wanting a cheaper land base, you can just swap out the expensive lands for swamps. For mana ramp, we're running Bontu's Monument, Cryptghast, Jet Medallion, Dark Ritual, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, the Soul Stone, Pristine Talisman, Throne of Eldraine, Solemn Simulacrum, and Gauntlet of Power. Some mana increasers, some mana rock, and some cost reducers. Exactly what you'd expect from our color identity. Our card advantage package consists of Scheming Silvertongue, Grave Researcher, Disciple of Bolas, Twilight Prophet, Reckoner's Bargain, Victimize, Buried Alive, Phyrexian Arena, Dread Presence, Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Bolas's Citadel, Sensei's Divining Top, Villas Broker of Blood, Sign in Blood, Night's Whisper, Commune with Evil, and Decorum Dissertation. Now, if you're wanting to make this deck more budget, just take out the Game Changers and replace them with cards like Read the Bones and Siphon Mind. While this deck list may be expensive, most of that comes from a few pricey cards that are replaceable. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Witch of the Moors, Noxious Gearhulk, Consuming Corruption, Feed the Swarm, Withering Torment, Archenemy's Charm, Defile, Imp's Mischief, Fell the Profane, Deadly Rollick, Leyline of the Void, and Crypt Incursion. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents, or graveyards. Our board wipes consist of Withering Curse, Toxic Deluge, and Blasphemous Edict. Gotta love board wipes that get around indestructible. The core of our deck consists of Defiling Damogoth, Stensian Sanguinist, Creeping Bloodsucker, Stitcher's Supplier, Mire Triton, Exsanguinate, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Veto, Thorn of the Duskrose, Enduring Tenacity, Kokusho the Evening Star, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, Archon of Cruelty, Sangromancer, and Torment of Hailfire. Lots of ways to ruin our opponent's day. Supporting our plan, we've also got Twilight Diviner, Swiftfoot Boots, and Undying Malice. Wanted to make sure our commander stayed alive after all. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources, split between 35 lands, 14 pieces of ramp, and 1 MDFC. Right on track. 18 pieces of card advantage, 12 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog, Leyline of the Void, and Crypt Incursion, 1 sudden I win card in Torment of Hailfire. Now, to be fair, we can also win the game with Exsanguinate, but we need a lot more mana to win the game with that spell. We also have the infinite combo of Veto and Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Now, we could have doubled down on this line and brought out Sanguine Bond and Exquisite Blood as well, but I figured that people would be expecting that. Rather, we're playing off of our commander's ability to reanimate creatures that have good enter the battlefield effects. And if we just so happen to have enough mana left to kill everyone with a Torment of Hailfire, all the better. Are you building a Moseo Vane's New Dean commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Sleech, Mr. Salty, Daniel Zombie, Luke, Brian, Richard, Jeff, and Nenra. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.